So welcome to another episode of Logan Ruby. I went fishing the other day in my new kayak, and I ended up catching my new personal best black crappie. So stay tuned, the footage is pretty cool. Catching my first cast with the new bait, so check it out. I'm on finally. It's been over an hour. First cast the drop shot and I got a fish on. I didn't want to fish a drop shot today, but I did. And sometimes you have to. What is that? Is that crappie? What the heck? I've never seen it. That's a crappie, I think. It's a big crappie. Holy crap. Is that a crappie? What the heck is that? If that's a crappie, that's my personal best. I think this is a crappie. You see the size of that crappie? What? That's a crappie. Look at that, to my hand. That's the biggest crappie I've ever seen. I've caught some big ones in the past, but nothing like this. I gotta get a weight on this thing. Thing's giant. I fished a drop shot for my very first cast today, or I took my very first cast with a drop shot, little minnow imitation on there. I just caught my personal best crappie. Must be over a pound. I mean, it's giant. What? 1 pound, 10 ounces. 1 pound, 10 ounce crappie. That is huge. Wow. I'm gonna get sort of a measurement on this fish. So the tail's at the end of my rod and the mouth is just above my fishing reel. So I'll measure that later. Wow, alright. I'm gonna get a quick picture and then let it go. So I've never seen a crappie caught out of this lake before, and then I end up catching like a 1.75 pound crappie. That is insane. I'm gonna let it revive for a minute because it's been out of water for a minute. How did I just catch that crappie? I believe this is a black crappie. Oh, he's ready to go. I believe that's a black crappie, and I've never seen one that big before, so that is insane. I'm sitting in like 20 feet of water, casting in about 15. That's where I caught that fish. I'm gonna measure it when we get home. So it's at the end of this rod to the top of my reel, right about here. It's not the best measurement, but it's within an inch. So I'll get the measurement on it when I get to the house later. Here's what I caught it on. Just a little 3-inch little Lunker City minnow imitation right here. I'll leave a link to these in the video description if you want to buy some. They're one of my new favorite baits. Come on, buddy. Ouch. Oh, come on. I always get so wet whenever I'm kayak fishing. I'm soaked again. Okay, this fish isn't even hooked. Look, hook isn't even in the fish. What? hook wasn't even in the fish. How did I catch that thing? I don't know. Fishing has been really bad. Fished for about 3 hours and I finally caught a bass on a drop shot. Just let it go. Hello?
Here.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye. Oh, I got a fish on. My dad just called me saying that he's here to pick me up. And I got a fish on. It's gonna be the last fish of the day if I land it. Another like 1 pounder. Yeah, a little bit bigger, not much though. Got it. Yes. Not giant, but much better than the last one and better than all the other fish I've been catching today. So actually the crappie was worth the trip for sure, but that's awesome. All right, here's the last fish of the day. Probably like 1.75 pound largemouth. Let it go. All right, now we need to go to the car. My dad's waiting for me. So I'm back at the house. Here's my fishing rod. I measured the crappie on. Get a measuring tape. Alright. See how many inches this fish was. Alright. So I set the bottom of the handle to the top of the reel, which is 13.75 of an inch. So at the end of the rod, goes up to 13.75 right here. So I believe that's a pretty large crappie. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's definitely awesome going out there to catch my giant crappie. The next video should be in about 2 to 3 days, so look out for that. So make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.